Dear children, today we shall study about chapter Physical and Chemical Changes. There are certain changes around us where we can get original substance back by simple methods like melting of ice. This melting of ice is reversible change. You see, there are also some changes around us in which we cannot get original substance back by simple methods. So, those changes, for example, burning of cracker, where once the crackers are burnt, we cannot get the crackers back, those changes are irreversible changes. Now let's continue with physical and chemical change because changes around us can also be classified as physical and chemical changes. Let's talk about physical change first. When someone steps on a can and crushes it, only the shape of the can is changed. Don't you feel? When you cut a paper into pieces, only its size changes. When an ice tray with water is kept in freezer, water freezes into ice. Only the state and temperature of water has changed here. That means the chemical composition of water remains the same. Some changes involve change in only physical property of a substance, such as shape, size, temperature, and state of that substance is changed. These changes are called physical changes. Whenever there is a physical change, no new substance is formed. A physical change does not alter the chemical properties of a substance. It can be either reversible or irreversible. For example, if you dissolve salt in water, you can recover that solution back by allowing the water to evaporate. This physical change is reversible. But if you cut an apple into pieces, no new substance is formed. We cannot get the whole apple back. This physical change is irreversible. Many physical changes also involve the rearrangement of atoms. For example, formation of crystals. Heat may not be evolved here or may be evolved. It can be absorbed or not. Now let's study about chemical changes. Every time you strike a match, burn a candle or light a grill, you see a chemical change is taking place, isn't it? These changes involve the formation of one or more substances. So, chemical change is defined as the process in which the atoms of one or more substances are rearranged or combined to form a new substance. When a substance undergoes a chemical change, the chemical properties of the substance changes and it is transformed into a new substance with different chemical composition. Chemical changes are usually irreversible. We cannot get the original substance back here. And how we come to know that chemical change has taken place? This indication is given by either evolution of gas, precipitation formation, for example, baking of cake, lighting a firework. Let's see how chemical change occurs during baking a cake. When the cake ingredients are mixed and put in the oven, the baking powder breaks down to form sodium carbonate and bubbles of carbon dioxide. This makes the cake fluffy and soft. Baking a cake is an irreversible process. We cannot get our raw substances back after formation of cake. So, here, as we saw new substances formed, we will consider it a chemical change. Next example is lighting a firework. When you light a firework, a chemical reaction takes place leading to the formation of new compounds. For example, ashes are produced, heat emission takes place, light energy is produced. So, it's a chemical change. This reaction is also called combustion reaction. Few more examples can be burning of a candle, cooking of a food, where after cooking we cannot get our raw vegetables back. And burning of candle is physical change as well as chemical change, because when a candle burns, melting of wax takes place, and melting of wax is physical change. The vapors of wax catches fire, combustion takes place, and that is a chemical change. Now let's see characteristics of chemical changes. Chemical change is also known as chemical reaction. Substances involved in the reaction are called reactants, and the new products which are formed during the reaction are called products. Energy change is one of the characteristic which takes place because formation of new product is done here. A chemical reaction is represented by a chemical equation. Here you can see an apple with brown coating. So we will discuss it first. The cut surface of half-eaten apple, if you keep it for a while, it will turn brown. Why this change we can see? Because here the chemicals present on the surface of apple has reacted with air. Oxidation reaction has taken place. So this is a chemical change. We cannot get whitish layer of apple back. Next example is formation of precipitate. Sometimes when two clear solutions combine, an insoluble solid is formed which settles down. That substance we call precipitate. Formation of precipitate indicates that a chemical change has occurred. For example, when sodium chloride is mixed with aqueous solution of silver nitrate, an insoluble solid is formed, that is precipitation of silver chloride is obtained. Next is evolution of gas. Sometimes gas is also involved during a chemical reaction. For example, you usually do a chemical reaction at home. This one, you try to mix baking soda with lemon juice, and you become very happy to see the bubble formation. Here, carbon dioxide gas is also evolved. So this is chemical reaction where bubble formation and evolution of gas occurs. Next characteristic is generation of light and sound. Whenever you try to explode firecrackers, chemical reaction takes place because formation of light, sound and heat takes place here. Ashes are also produced, new products are formed, so this is a chemical change. Many chemical changes give off distinctive smell too. For example, when food gets spoiled, distinct odor is produced. Rotten egg smells different from a fresh egg. Curd smells different from the milk. I hope you love this presentation, and if you like it, please subscribe, like and share my video.